Gifts for Life by Dr. Darnita. In this chapter, on page 63, we'll be dealing with the crown brow energy seal, also known as the third eye chakra or the sixth chakra. This is the sixth center located just between the eyebrows. Okay, here we go. The crown is the head of the body, also known as the king and queen dome. In other words, kingdom. In your head are eyes, which are often referred to as gateways to the soul. The third eye or pineal gland is the eye that sees beyond our physical and intellectual sight and knowledge. Try closing your eyes for a moment. Relax and notice that the light that once gave you physical sight now has the potential to transmit to a deeper inner light of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The ears have a similar effect in terms of hearing. We listen to words of truth, yet we only truly hear when all other noise is silenced, and the sound in that truth begins to resonate within our being at a very high frequency and vast vibratory rate. The crown area also contains the brain, consisting of the cerebrum, controlling most of the body's motor and sensory functions, the cerebellum, center for balance and coordination, and the hypothalamus and pituitary glands, regulating growth and development. The right and left sides of the brain are responsible for balancing the left and right sides of the body, respectively. Right is usually the dominant side. Right and left sides of the brain also balance intellect and intuitive, masculine and feminine, active and passive, and other basic dualities. These dualities are necessary for us to find balance. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad says that there is a wobble in creation. The wobble helps to substantiate the principle that balance is necessary to attain perfection. The earth is not perfectly round, yet stays balanced within its orbit because of its obedience to universal laws. On the contrary, the human being is the only creature that rebels against the divine nature and law in which it was created. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan says that Allah God created us with a natural inclination towards Him. The propensity to choose rebellion, left-sided, over what is the will of God, right-sided, gives Satan power in us. Minister Farrakhan also says Satan is a reality, but it is God acting through the left side. The scripture says that God has a right hand, but he also has a left hand. Satan is a left-handed expression. He is the negative side of the original nature. Headaches and depression are amongst some of the most common symptoms for many people, indicating an imbalance stemming from the control center. Through the crown seal, we are able to stimulate and extend our own consciousness to higher planes of existence and development, where we are fully attuned and in at one ment or atonement with our Creator. Our guiding principles from the Self-Improvement Guide instruct us to 1. Recognize a difficulty factor, overcome the difficulty, and finally realize that the struggle involved is ordained. Difficulty or work resistance must be encountered to achieve balance. 2. Be obedient to the words of a prophet, messenger, or apostle that comes from Allah God to help us regain our lost ability to read His will. 3. Accept the truth relevant to the time that will continue to guide us in our own evolutionary development with Allah God, who is our nourisher on the path to perfection. 4. Be obedient and have respect for the head and authority of our life. First and foremost, Allah God, and next to those that Allah God places in authority over us. And 5. Come into the mind of God through prayer and study. Thus gain a more full and complete knowledge of Him who created us. That concludes